There we go. How are you?
Fine.
Good.
Hey, just now it's um, very weather in Bangkok is very hot.
Isn't it always hot?
So I
Yeah.
stay inside and open air condition.
Yes. Well, my name is Joseph. What is your
Yes,
name?
my B. You can call me B.
Hey, Sawadee. Okay, B. What time is it?
Now almost 11 a.m.
11. Okay. Okay. So over here it's 11:35 p.m.
Mm,
Hey,
very
well, today I want to talk about public transportation. Yeah? I remember when I was in Bangkok, there was a lot of public transportation. Do you use any public transportation when you go to work?
I actually I use my car, but sometimes I use train, sky train and for the bike and taxi and Uber and
Uh,
um and bus sometimes.
Bus. Okay. So the SkyTrain, the BTS, right?
Yes, and we have BTS. Yes, right.
Well,
And we have MRT is underground train
the subway.
subway.
So I have been on the BTS, that is the SkyTrain, the MRT, that's the subway, taxi, motorcycle taxi, right?
Yes,
And then Uber and
grab car.
that's popular, but also tuk tuk. How do you say tuk tuk?
Tuk tuk. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
All people, everybody needs to try it for one time for life.
Yes, I actually like the tuk tuk, but sometimes the drivers try to take advantage of foreigners. Farangs.
Yes, of course. If you are foreigner, you have to need a supercharge.
You have to negotiate. So I would always talk to the tuk tuk drivers, and I would say, "Hey, I need a ride," and I would say, "How much? Like how much to get from here to there, right? Maybe Terminal 21 or something." And they would start off like at I don't know, maybe a couple hundred baht, right? And I would have to negotiate to try and bring them down. Yeah.
Yeah, and then how much you pay for them in that?
It just depends. But I usually would pay like maybe usually less than like 100 baht. Yeah,
Hmm.
usually less than a couple US dollars.
Okay.
So I wanted to tell you I was talking to some people like about the subway because right now I'm in New York City and the subway over here is a little different than like the subways in Bangkok as far as the people go, right? So when I was on the MRT in Bangkok, people were real respectful, right? But in New York City, you see some crazy things. You might see somebody, uh, you might see someone using the restroom on the subway. The other day, actually yesterday, I saw somebody cutting their fingernails,
Really?
eating. Yeah, and you don't usually see that stuff in
Yeah,
Thailand,
we
right?
don't
Yeah.
allow to do that things. But in your hometown, we can cut our nail in the subway
Apparently
or
so. I'm new to New York City. I have only been here for like about a week and a
yeah,
half. So I don't know if that's allowed, but I definitely saw it. Yeah.
in
So it's
Thailand.
it's a little different. So
Yeah,
how are things in Thailand with the COVID?
COVID, I think is pretty good because the people always stay home and we have we have this all the
Ah,
time.
my best friend. Yes,
Yes,
we wear this all the time.
yeah, we wear it all the time. It's just like my organ already.
Yeah. Well, I've been reading that Thailand has been doing a lot better than most of the countries when it comes to the coronavirus. Yeah.
And I think maybe from our tradition, just like when we say hi, we don't touch each other. We just like ah,
Ah, yes.
you, something like that. We don't
Yeah,
do that. So we have some distance in space between the people.
that's good. At least 6 feet.
Uh,
So, where do you live in Bangkok?
I stay in around not far from Suvarnabhumi Airport, around that area.
Is that the main airport? I think there's two, right? Two airports?
Yeah, we have two airports. Main airport is Suvarnabhumi to go to international, and
Mm-hmm.
we have a Don airport in our country. Or sometimes have Japan and Korea. I from there.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, hey, I just wanted to make a short video talking about public transportation in Thailand. So it was fun talking to you, and I hope I see you again.
Yeah, of course. Nice to
Uh,
meet you.
nice to meet you. Sawadee crab.
สวัสดีครับ